Sometimes, life begins with a conversation, not an important one, just a simple exchange between strangers. Harry and Sally meet in a car. They are young. They do not know each other yet. The road stretches forward, long and quiet. Outside, the landscape moves slowly past them. Inside the car, words begin to form. Harry speaks easily. He likes theories. He likes certainty. He believes men and women cannot be friends. Sally listens carefully. She disagrees, but she stays calm. She believes life is more flexible than that. She believes people can change. They talk about relationships, about love, about expectations and disappointment. The conversation is not dramatic. It is ordinary. Yet something already begins to take shape. They do not notice it, but something listens between the words. Time moves forward. The car reaches its destination. They say goodbye without emotion. They believe this moment means nothing. Years pass. The city changes. The streets remain familiar. New lives begin around old buildings. Harry and Sally meet again, by chance, at an airport. They are older now, more confident, more guarded. They recognize each other slowly. Memory returns, piece by piece. They sit together. They talk again. The conversation feels easier this time. Harry is still cynical. Sally is still hopeful. But their voices are softer now. They speak about work, about relationships that did not last, about plans that changed quietly. They part again, still believing this connection is accidental. More years pass. Life becomes heavier. Responsibilities grow. Dreams adjust themselves. One evening, they meet again. This time, in New York. The city surrounds them with noise and movement. They walk together. They talk without effort. Words flow naturally. Harry jokes. Sally smiles. They notice small details about each other. How one listens. How one pauses before speaking. How silence feels comfortable. They begin to spend time together. Not as lovers, not even as close friends. Just two people walking through life, sharing thoughts, sharing time. They talk about relationships again, about fear, about loneliness, about growing older. Harry hides his vulnerability behind humor. Sally hides hers behind control. They do not admit it, but something is changing. Friendship grows slowly, without promises, without expectations. They share meals, late conversations, quiet moments. The city becomes a background. The seasons pass unnoticed. They tell themselves this is simple, safe, clear. Yet a question lingers beneath everything. Can two people stay like this forever? Friendship settles quietly into their lives, not with celebration, but with habit. They call each other often, sometimes for advice, sometimes for nothing at all. They talk about dates that failed, about people who almost mattered, about the strange effort of meeting someone new. Sally believes in structure. She believes love should make sense. She believes in clear choices. Harry believes in chance. He believes people are complicated. He believes disappointment comes eventually. They listen to each other carefully. They argue, but without anger. Their disagreements feel safe. They share late dinners, long walks through the city at night, moments that feel unimportant, yet stay. Winter arrives. The city slows slightly. Lights glow warmer against the cold. Harry begins to notice Sally differently. Not suddenly, not dramatically. He notices how she listens fully, how she remembers small details, how silence never feels empty with her. Sally notices Harry differently too. She sees beyond the jokes, beyond the cynicism. She sees his fear of being alone. His quiet sadness after laughter fades. Still, they say nothing. Each begins a new relationship. Each pretends it changes nothing. They speak about these relationships openly. Too openly, perhaps. Jealousy appears, unnoticed at first, disguised as concern, disguised as humor. Harry feels uncomfortable watching Sally change. He does not understand why. Sally feels unsettled hearing Harry speak of love. She tells herself it does not matter. Time moves forward again. One night, everything shifts slightly. No warning, no clear reason. They talk longer than usual. The conversation drifts into silence. The city outside feels distant. The moment feels close. They sit together, too close. Something breaks its balance. The next morning feels wrong. Not tragic, just unfamiliar. They avoid each other's eyes. They speak carefully. Friendship feels fragile now, as if touched by something unspoken. They begin to pull away. Not out of anger, but out of confusion. The city returns to noise and movement, but something inside feels quieter. They miss each other. Not openly, not proudly. They walk through familiar streets alone. They replay conversations in their minds. Both understand something has changed. Neither knows how to name it. The question returns, stronger now. Time moves forward without asking permission. Seasons change. Lives continue. Harry and Sally drift apart naturally. Not with drama, with distance. They stop calling each other. They stop sharing small details. Silence takes their place. Each tries to move on properly. Each believes this is maturity. Sally built a life that looks stable, a relationship that feels reasonable, a future that seems planned. Harry moves through relationships carefully, never staying too long, never letting anyone stay too close. They both pretend they are fine. Then one evening, everything collapses quietly, not with shouting, with realization. Sally's relationship ends without surprise. It simply stops feeling true. Harry attends a wedding alone, surrounded by certainty, feeling completely unsure. The city feels different that night. Too large, too indifferent. Harry understands something clearly for once. What he misses was never comfort. It was connection, not excitement, not romance. It was Sally. He walks through the city urgently, past familiar streets, past shared memories. He finds her before midnight, before the year changes. Words come out imperfectly, without elegance, without protection. He speaks of mornings, of laughter, of silence that felt right. He speaks of fear, of choosing wrongly, of waiting too long. Sally listens without interruption. Ears appear before answers. She understands too. Love was never sudden. It was patient. It grew quietly. It hid inside friendship, inside routine, inside trust. They stand together as the year ends. Not dramatic, not uncertain, just honest. They know love is not perfection. It is choice. It is return. They walk into the new year together, not because everything is solved, but because something is clear. Some stories do not begin loudly. They arrive slowly and stay.